Hey, we're back. We're going to have some more sales. It's Tuesday right now, so all I have is Monday's sales to pull in this section, which is only one item, so you know that sucks. But anyway, we'll get pulling them here. The only one I have, I actually pulled down already because it was one of these hero clicks, is these Halo dudes, Brute Honor Guards. There's two of them. I took an offer for these. They sent an offer for $8 each. I think I had them at like 20 a piece, and I sent a counter offer for 10 a piece. So I ended up selling them for $20 with their two cards plus shipping. So I mean, it's not great, but my procrastination for taking all these down is paying off, because every now and then I sell some, because I'm gonna lot all the Halos together with this big Halo thing I have, and there was no way putting those two in there was going to add $20 of value to it. So it was worth it to sell them at half price right now. I'm grabbing a penny sleeve to put these in. So I did finally hear back, well, after I emailed them again, from the eBay partner network. That link I have to my eBay store is an affiliate link, and I think if somebody goes through that link and they buy anything on eBay, I get like a 1 to 4% depending on category, kind of like cash back or whatever into this other account, and then I can withdraw it at certain intervals. I don't know. I didn't really read all the fine print, so that's probably why I'm in trouble for it, but I'm supposed to. They got back to me and said I need to put it in video, that it's an affiliate link, like every video at the beginning and end, which seems excessive, but I guess I'll just start putting it at the end. Say something about it real quick, and hopefully we can get that unsuspended, reinitiated, I guess. But I'll get this out of here and packed up, and we'll be back in a second with some more sales. All right, we got a few more sales. You want to hear this funny conversation? I don't know how funny it's going to be, but I'll tell you. So those ballasts we sold 2 or 3 videos ago, I don't remember. I just edited it. I'm behind. The guy opened up a return and then messaged me, and then, so here's the messages. He says, "Hi, I put in a request to exchange since one of the ballasts was defective. Let me know what you want to do, please. Thanks." I said they'll both need to be sent back, and I will be able to issue a refund once they arrive. A prepaid return label should have been generated for you already. Sorry for the inconvenience. I can't send them both back. I already installed the one. I'll just contact eBay. Okay, and then I said, that's fine. The picture you sent is not the one I sent anyway. I don't issue refunds without getting the items back. He says, "You're nuts." Whatever. And then I let it go. And then 10 minutes later, they said, "I don't even have any others. It's a new fixture, but it's obvious why you didn't picture the ends on them knowing they were damaged." So I looked at the pictures, and yeah, I didn't take close-ups of all 4 ends or the 2 ends on each one on each side. I've only got so many pictures I can put anyway, but they're brand new items. Nobody pictures. Why would I need to picture them all? They're fine. Anyway, I said, "You do what you think you need to do. I don't sell bent, rusty items." "You're freaking nuts." "Oh, they're going back. And BS, you don't send jacked items. I'm not the only one you've done this to." And then I stopped messaging, and he never messaged anything back, so I don't know where he gets the information that he's not the only one that's happened to. Oh, also, he only has like 3 more days to send them back at this point, which is ridiculous. This was March 12th, and today is the 27th that all this messaging went on. Dude's crazy. And I don't know why they give him so long to return the stuff. Like, he has to like April 1st or 2nd or something. Kind of crazy. And then when I get the thing back, I only have like 2 days to issue a refund and like make sure the item's there and all that. Whatever. Let me pull up the picture. See if I can pull up the picture he sent of what I supposedly sent them. Okay, so let me see. This is the picture this is what I supposedly sent him. Like, look at that. The mounting bracket right there is like totally bent backwards, like 180 degrees. And it's rusty right there on the corner. All paint all chipped off. So like, these were both shrink wrapped ballasts. Anyway, the reason I remembered to bring it up today was I just got a negative feedback from him. I keep saying him. I don't know if it's a him, but yeah, I just got negative feedback. So let me pull that up real quick. Okay, so here's the negative feedback. "Do not buy from him," in all caps. Read his bad feedbacks, which before this one there was 3 in the past 12 months. They're all pretty much the same, poor packaging and damaged items. He will then deny it's even his. Don't order from him or you will regret it. It wasn't worth having to return both ballasts since I had already paid to have the least damaged one installed, so we'd have light. He wouldn't exchange the one damaged with its bent sides conveniently hidden in the pics. Would have cost me more money to have it removed again than just take the this loss. He's a nasty guy. Stay away. So whatever, I responded to that and then I reported it for a false claim, but probably nothing will come of it and I'll be stuck with it and I don't really care. Right now I have it's 99.4% positive with that one, so not really a big deal. Oh, you want to hear here's my other negatives that show up on my profile. It went in the garbage. That was a shirt. I don't really know what was wrong with it or anything because, that's not very descriptive. I tried to get that removed. eBay wouldn't remove it. This is the only one that's really damaged packaging. The plastic chrome Ford emblems showed up poorly packaged. They were stacked with no protection between them, which there was bubble wrap, and the bottom one was damaged. The contour of the dark blue resin is scuffed as a result. Yeah, that one went to Canada, so I packaged it the same way I've sold the last 15 sets of those chrome emblems, and no issues. So it must have just been an issue going internationally. Oh well, it's not that big a deal. And if the guy had that big of an issue, he could have returned the one bad one and something random, or just the one bad one. Anyway, here we go. 3532. So yeah, it's irritating, but we'll see if he sends it back in the next couple days. Vineyard Music Winds of Worship, live from Brighton, England. That sold for $5 plus shipping. All of these sales are on the 15% off coupon I have, so all in I think this was about $9.50 after shipping and the discount. Okay, and then we got a shirt, $4.87. Oh, it's a very colorful button down. It's an Eddie Bauer. That sold, that all in, that was about $22 after the coupon. Okay, and then in B10 we have some Little People princess type things. It's got Cinderella, that one, Jasmine, Aladdin, Belle, Beast, and and Ariel there. So for $7, a lot of 7 of those. And those sold for, I think all in it was $19.50 after the coupon. It's Thursday right now, so there might be one more segment after this, but this is the best sale of the 4 days. I'm sure it will be, unless I sell something crazy in the next 7 hours or whatever. Anyway, here we go. Let's do this one first because it's out here. This was a Poshmark sale. The box isn't going with it. It's all torn and crappy. I was just using it to store everything. But it's a Polaroid SX70 land camera with these accessories. It's got this cool leather case. Let me open it up real quick. So there it is. You can shoot with it in the case. Pretty nifty. I paid 20 bucks for this, and then it comes with like a close-up lens, a thing to hold the close-up lens, I don't know what you call this, but it's to take the pictures. You plug it in and then you can shoot the picture with it. I guess so that when you're using a tripod you don't have to touch the camera so you don't shake. I don't know. A flash, I don't know what that is. It goes on there for something. This is the mount for the tripod, and then a self timer so you can crank it up and it just kind of like a kitchen timer. It just ticks around and then slowly pushes out a button that pushes the button. So I paid 20 bucks for all this, and then I spent 29 something, so like $30 on film to test it, because for parts it was probably gonna be about 70 bucks. So I just got some black and white film, and look at there, it worked. I'm not that great at taking pictures, so a couple of them are blown out. Anyway, so I put a couple of those pictures in the listing and then listed it yesterday, and it sold yesterday. The guy wanted a little bit more information on it, but I didn't have a problem with that. So we talked back and forth a little bit, and he ended up sending an offer. I had it listed for $215 or $210, I don't remember. And he sent an offer for $184. And I was like, yeah, whatever. I actually listed it a little high. Originally, I was probably going to list it closer to $190, $200, but it was. I tested it. It's in good condition. It's got all the accessories, so I went a little higher. But I'm happy with $184. So $50 and a $184 sold the same day I listed it. I'm happy with that. I just noticed I left these things out. So I just got to pack all that stuff up. He's not getting my personal pictures or the box. So it won't be hard to pack up, and things pretty sturdy and small. So I'll be able to get it in a decent sized box pretty easy. Alright, that was on Poshmark, so they take 20% and then they take care of the shipping label, so there's that. We did have a sale on Mercari after they changed their system. It is this thing. It's heavy, brass, vintage incense burner. That's what I put on there. So that sold for $18. Free shipping. I haven't decided if I'm going to change the shipping or not on Mercari with their new structure, but that would take some time, and I didn't have the time yesterday to do it. I actually put my store on vacation mode because I was going to leave it down until I could fix everything, but then I took it back out and I was like, whatever. Hardly anything moves on there, so if I could get something to go, then I will. So they had a button you could click that lowered all the prices 10%, because now the sellers aren't paying fees. So out of that $18, I get $18. I still have to ship it, of course. And then now to withdraw your money, you have to pay $2 to get it out of Mercari, which everybody's getting all upset about. And I guess I understand. But at the same time, you're not paying fees. So if you sell anything, like I figured it out. If you sold something for $13 with the fee structure, you would pay more than the $2 in fees that is going to cost you to withdraw. So if you sell something for $14, you get $14 in your account, and you withdraw that $14, you're better off than paying fees. And I only withdraw stuff out of Mercari and Poshmark once a month just to make bookkeeping easier. So be even better. The more I sell, the better it will be. Anyway, I don't really know how well it's going to go. So I look at this. What did I sold? The buyer ended up paying 15% of the sales price in additional charges that they wouldn't have before. And then I looked at one previously that I had sold, similar price, and it was about 15% also that I had to pay. So they're like passing all the fees on to the buyer, and it just doesn't make sense. So now the buyer pays all these fees, so they're going to see all these additional charges. I think that's going to push buyers away, but what do I know? It looks nice for the seller until you don't have buyers. But then all the sellers need to lower their prices, or they're going to be out of range. Because if I would have left that at $21 or whatever I had it at, then they would have been. It's just, anyway, you get it. It's math. Okay, let's see what's next. I got two things I think on eBay. Let me see. So we got a J. Crew flannel shirt there. That sold for $12 plus ship. Okay, yeah, this is a NHL Polo. The Blackhawks. I don't know sports, so I had to look that up. That one sold for $11 plus shipping. $23.35. David Wilcox Live Songs and Stories. That one sold for $5. And B26. We got a Hallmark ornament. Yeah, there it is. Parents to Be. All right, that sold for $3.50. I took an offer on that one.